Let's talk about if you need a humidifier or a dehumidifier. It can be tough to figure it out because it's expensive to get one or the other. And if you don't know what you're doing, you're probably getting the wrong one. So today what I want to talk about is the digital hygrometer. Basically what it does is tells you relative humidity. So you know if your air is too dry or too wet or just right. And these things are pretty cheap. So the one I got was by DOQAUS. I grabbed it off Amazon because I thought it looked great. It cost less than $10 and it's got a lot of good features. It's got big bold numbers, and here you can see it's got 73 degrees, and also it's saying 47% humidity, which is awesome, but it's not really 47% humidity in this room. That's one of the flaws of this, is you can't hold it in your hand because it's going to pick up the moisture from your hand. So you got to keep it down where you want it and it'll be correct. Right now it's already back down to 43 and still going down. But it's not made for you to hold. There's 3 ways to actually use it. You can use it on a fridge. It has a magnet so it sticks. It's got a little stand so you can sit up on a table, which is how I use it. I put it next to my desk. Or you could go ahead and hang it up because there's a place to hang it. So what exactly does this do? It looks at the current temperature and displays it. You can switch it from Fahrenheit to Celsius if you'd like at a switch of a button. And I did that with mine. I switched mine to Fahrenheit, so now I'm good there. It refreshes every 5 seconds and it's always on, so you don't have to worry about hitting a button because it's always displaying it. I like it in this room because this room can get hot very fast, and having the temperature right there shows me, hey, you know, you got to turn off some electronics or turn the AC on before you start getting nuclear here. It's currently at 39 RH, which is going to start saying the air is a bit dry. Most websites that I've looked at are between 30 and 60, it's okay. However, some do 40 to 60. So in my mind, I'm thinking 40 to 60 is more accurate because our house is about 30 to 33 overall, and the air just doesn't feel good. And because of that, my son gets really dry skin on his arms and his hands, and we have to like put lotion on all the time. I also have dry skin. Allergies are rough, and because of that, we need a humidifier, which is something I'm going to purchase on this channel later, but I just actually got something else for another review, which is an air purifier. So we're gonna have to wait on the humidifier, but I'll put some links to things I have found out about humidifiers and dehumidifiers down below on Wild Fog, so you can check that out. So what relative humidity is a little more, basically it measures the amount of water vapor in the air based on the temperature it currently is. If it's cold out, it's a lot easier to get humidity. When it's hot out, it's harder. And the amount of water vapor altogether is a maximum of 4%. So basically, if the air's dry, that's going to cause dry skin. You know, your eyes may hurt a bit. Depending how dry it is, it could be itchy. Allergies could also start up, and this is caused by not having enough water in the air. If you're running your AC all the time, this is a big thing because it's recycling it, taking that water out. So it's good to get something like a humidifier to put the water back in the air to keep it fresh for us to breathe. So I'll pick this up quick. It's at 3.8. You can see it there, and it says dry next to it. So if it's under 4, it says dry. If it hits 4, and I believe to 6, it's probably good. And it'll say comfy. And then if it's higher than that, it's going to say wet. I haven't got it that high, so I haven't seen it say wet because, like I said, most of the time it's dry here. It's got a nice 5-second refresh, big bold numbers, and it's a 2.3-inch display. It's pretty light too, so that's a great plus. It comes in different colors: black, gray, light blue, white, and then this one. A lot of my stuff is orange and red, so I went with the red because it looks good in my room. But I don't need to keep it just in this room. I can bounce it around the different rooms, get to a different room, set it down, give it 5 seconds, and you'll have your reading. This was such a great find for me because I have a dehumidifier, and it actually does give us information on the screen on my dehumidifier, but I wasn't sure exactly what was what because it's kind of an older one, so it doesn't say if the air is dry, comfy, or wet. I know I looked it up and I figured it out, but then this is a big dehumidifier I have, and do I want to walk it to each room and test it? Or do I just want to carry this and set it down and check it real quick? It's really good because I can take it down to the basement, no problem, find out if I need to take water out of the air or put it back in. For me, this is big. Like I said, you know, my son has really dry skin. All of us do, but my youngest son, you know, he's got it really bad. 2 of us have allergies in the household, so I'd like to keep that good. That's why I'm also doing the review on the air purifier, which I'll put that up top when it's released. It should be the next video. I'm just continuing to test it out. I've already went through everything and just need to get a little more time with it to make sure everything is good as I expect it to be. These are pretty accurate. Like I said, you don't want to be holding it. You want to put it down or stick it somewhere on a fridge. You're looking at plus minus 1 degree Fahrenheit and plus minus 5% relative humidity. I strongly recommend getting one of these before you go through and buy a humidifier or dehumidifier. That way you know what you need. I do have a diffuser here that does put some moisture in the air, but I haven't noticed a huge turnaround from that because it's diffuser first, humidifier second, and I haven't noticed as much change as I would if I actually had a humidifier here. So that will be my next purchase once I find the right one to go after. If you're interested in this product, please do me a favor, use the link down below. Purchasing through my links supports the channel. It also helps me be able to buy more products to do reviews on. I want to have a lot of different reviews about fog machines, air quality, to help everybody out. As I learn it, I'll pass it on to you, and we can all be knowledgeable and breathe amazing together, because I want to get rid of these allergies in my home, and I want my family to feel great, and I also want yours too. Thank you so much for watching.